Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 9 of Forgecraft2. How are you doing, Soren?
I'm doing well.
I can see that. And we also have a Morvy with us. Hey, Morvy.
Hi.
Are you jumping on Forgecraft, or are you just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out today.
Fair enough. And Vagram's back. What's up, Vagram?
Background.
What's happening?
I'm working on robots.
I have googly eyes.
I love how Vagram's the one playing as a chicken, and yet when he joins everybody, is the one that imitates a chicken.
I also have googly eyes.
Googly eyes. It's the
Googly
best
bat.
ever. Googly bat.
The chicken it doesn't work so well with.
Sunglasses are better.
It's true. Hold on, I got a good one. Aw, that one doesn't even render.
Googly mummy.
Aw.
Da, ba, da. There you go.
It's a gas. Kill it.
Ooh.
Dude. Did you know how long it takes to make redstone crystals?
It apparently takes a while.
It takes a really long while. Like, don't even touch the assembly table. We're 10% through,
Ooh,
and it started before I started recording. And we've got 9 lasers up there.
So I'm probably not going to be making anything right now.
Not here, you're not.
Dude, you're not gonna find yourself in a good place.
I literally, like, plugged them in, like, half an hour ago. I started, and, like, while Storm was doing a stream prep stuff, and, like, 3 of them are done now, and, like, I'm waiting for the last one. I'm glad I started it early. Let's just put it that way.
Cool. So what's your plan for the bot, Dyer?
Well, I figured I would try something simple so that I can get my head wrapped around how these Buildcraft robots work.
I've been trying to figure that out over the last few weeks. It's not easy.
I did it in my single-player world, so I think I've got a pretty good wrap around how it works. All I need is a couple things, and then I'll be ready to go. But I want to make like a simple like wheat and potato farm, maybe.
Do you have some, what they're called, landmarks, the BC things for marking out quarries?
Yeah.
I do
You
not.
can get that from the transmutation table.
Why? I don't
So
need them.
Well, that's the thing, is that you can use those plus a map to actually define a specific area for them to work in.
True.
It was a special item.
That is true.
So
I
you
didn't
can
know could use
restrict
them
their
with the map.
workspace. Yeah, you can restrict them with them. Basically, you define a 3-dimensional cube with those things,
Right.
and then you right-click on one of the corners with the map, and it will actually copy that block of coordinates, which means that the bot will only work within that cube, which means they wander less.
Right. I was going to use the other thing that lets you do that.
Laser beams, guns.
No. The...
Skynet?
Zone planner.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like
zone
the
planner.
map, but
this-
yellow.
The zone planner is definitely a bit more of an advanced way to do it, but you can't really zoom in on the map very much, which means if you're doing a small area, it can be kind of fiddly.
I know. I wanted to try it with the zone planner, but then if I don't like how that works out, I'm going to try it your way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you take
that's
my
the-
power cell dyer?
I took yes.
Yes. Okay.
There's full ones and they're resonant inside the house over there.
Okay. I just need one for a little bit.
But if you're getting back to working on the thing that you're working on,
Yeah.
2 gold and a
They're hooked up
diamond.
to things. That's what I do not like about the power lines. That if you remove the block it's connected to, it'll just boop.
Yeah. Oh, you knocked it off, you mean? Yeah, don't do
I
that.
didn't, but I'm trying to find one that doesn't have that. I'm assuming they all have that.
Well, there's only 2 power systems in there right now, so...
Okay, so I'll just make a new one.
I just now noticed your pro wiring job here, Direwolf. I like it. It looks cool.
Nice. Yeah, it came out good, right?
You and
Don't make me
are
come
gonna
over
have
there,
some words
Soren.
about Perfect.
I was about to say, Soren, Snarks, Morby, and Vagrant's like, hey, you did a good job.
Soren,
like,
no
you and I
matter
are gonna
how
have a conversation.
decent I do on my wiring, Soren will always call it dire wire and be like, it's terrible.
Yep.
I hate it. My name's Soren.
Oh! Why do I keep thinking that you're gonna survive that?
Nope.
Why even?
He was hitting me, so I turned around and shoot a sword at him.
You have more health than I do.
Just a
This is
bit.
true.
He's a chicken, remember?
You need armor, sir. Like, a lot of armor that makes it so you can't take damage at all.
Chicken armor.
My armor is maxed out. Give me some sand, genius.
I'm trying to find some. Hold on. There you go. My bad, Megan. Wait, no, that's not enough. Okay.
Short chicken is short.
He is. Oh.
Yeah, I just want to try out the zone planner and see how much I like it. I played with it a little bit, obviously, in single player, but yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Have you played with these robots at all yet, Soren? Oh my
No,
goodness,
I've
this
only
redstone
heard
crystal's
about them.
taking forever.
So it looks like I won't get to play with it.
No, you will, but
Just after a while.
it might take a moment or two. I need a map location, which is yellow dye with paper around it.
I sometimes can't remember what they are called, so I wind up calling them the yellow prints.
Yes. I also want lists, because those are cool.
So I need unstable ingots.
That's green dye with 8 paper and a redstone. But that's in a thing that I'm not messing with right now.
Do we have a sigil by chance?
Do we have a what?
A sigil.
I've not activated one now.
Okay.
Sorry, dude.
That's fine.
I know someone who has one you can borrow.
Soren doesn't do borrowing very well.
What's a sigil?
Never
I do
mind.
too. I do too.
Dude, it's still going. It's 4/10 of the way there, though, so we're almost halfway. What other things do I have to prepare for this? Yeah, I think I have to... Well, I can start crafting some of the robots. That should be cool. So robots are neat. Let's
Yes,
make
they
some.
are.
Do I need to go make more lasers?
I mean, I wouldn't turn down more lasers, but then we'd have to rewire some things if we did. Because we're already well, we're not that near. We could probably have twice as many lasers up there, to be honest with you. But, I mean, if you want to, I wouldn't object.
I'm thinking at least 9 more.
If you did 11 more, then we could put, like, a nice pattern around it. Like, 11 would be a complete square around.
Let me go make some more.
Only if you have the resources. Don't kill yourself on it. Because I'm almost done.
Did you have any? Did you have any Enderium nearby?
Enderium. I do not know. T-Fox donated that.
Okay, cool.
So I've got my first laser, and I'm going to pop over here to the programming table. Let me put a redstone board in there, and the first guy I want is going to be a farmer, I think? Which one's the farmer? Farmer's the one that farms, right? Planter plants crops. That's what I want. Planter. So I should only have to do that. Cool, and some lasers started shifting over. Nice. Excellent. And then in the integration table, we put the robot in the middle, and we put the redstone board on top, and then lasers should shift over to this one. Nice. Thank you, Vagrant Chicken.
Consider them a donation from the Chicken Mafia.
Nice.
Oh, and I killed someone from the Chicken Mafia iTunes.
I'm debating where I want things. Do you have any idea, Vagram, if the kinesis pipes and stuff can hook up to the cabling? It's all RF now, so it should work.
The key word in that sentence is should.
I know. A dangerous
One of those
word to be
keywords.
sure.
I love that word.
I have gotten thermal expansion and kinesis pipes to work together.
Yes.
And I've gotten Ender IO and kinesis pipes to work together. So in theory, it should.
I 100% agree with your theories.
Do we have some
I've
more
gotten it to
power
work with
cables?
some things. That should do, that should do. I mean, we're gonna find out. Oh, you know what I want is a...
Do you have 11 hardened flux duct
I
sitting around?
should, yes. Yep, I'll place it for you. There you go. Nice. Alright, docking stations are just golden chipsets. Okay, that should be doable.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
20 lasers.
Nice. Yeah, we're killing it now.
I think we need more power.
We might. Well, we shouldn't. Well, how much can these do? I mean, they are choking on power, so we are a little bit low on it.
688 RF per tick. Good sir.
These wires should be able to handle that, as should the hardened flux ducts. Should be able to do 800.
We're not browning out the system, are we?
Shouldn't be.
Well, make sure you're not powering anything else because
Unless the MV
They
wire
always
is
send-
having that much loss, but I didn't think it had that much loss.
it's into 1024.
Right. Unless it's got loss.
Right, but it's not per connection. It's in the total network. It can only send 1024.
Correct. But there's nothing else running right now.
Yeah, I don't think they have loss.
How much does the laser use per tick?
Should be 40.
40.
And this one power cell at the end that's getting charged.
Should be full. And none of the machines are
How
running.
much is it now? Is it blue?
Not yet. What'd you do?
I turned off the receiving end on the energy cell at the end. That's actually charging my cell.
What's charging your cell?
Oh, never mind. That sounds. Never mind.
Let me look around for a minute, guys. We're getting 480 RF per tick, which seems a little bit low to me, but we'll come back and see in a minute. All right, guys, we're back. My laser machine finished, which I'm excited about, and I'm going to put some things away here. We figured out the issue with the wires. For some reason, even though this is configured and is full, it's draining RF, and even if we turn it off, it drains RF. So I have to report that as a bug, because like it's pulling RF as if this machine can be filled up with it, even though it's full or not allowed to accept. Like the only way to stop it is to remove this machine, which is a bad solution. So that's a thing that happened. But in the meantime, I'm going to come over here and see if I can hook up these machines to some other cool things. So I've got a robot. I want to make another robot. So that's the robot that's going to plant seeds. This is the robot that's going to harvest seeds. And then I need another one in a moment here. But first I want to program this guy. So I think it's farmer that I want. Farmer hoes dirt. So that's not what I want. Harvester. Harvest mature crops. Yes, that's the one I want. Cool. And then integration table, you and you. Also, Pahamar joined us because I'm supposed to be recording with him right now. And
Yeah.
what's up, dude?
He's awesome
Not us
scheduling,
recording.
isn't he?
Ouch, you're cutting me.
I blame Soren.
I also
I
blame
well.
Soren. He was all like, "Hey, I want to talk about packs for like an hour."
You know, I typically don't do the blame thing. I don't let people on my live stream do it, but I'll do it for your video, Dyer.
But I
Yay.
showed you your business card, Lyra. It was fancy.
Well, you didn't need to show everybody else's business cards.
Oh, okay. I see I've made a critical error then. Because I didn't show 2 others. I showed like a stack, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's obvious preference, admin abuse, and all that. I'm
It's
gonna
like
go
I-
kill you in a gray skies now, Soren.
I was about to say, I mean, you were at PAX and you punched me in the arm, and I was like, that's
I
you should like
so-
give my business card preference because of that.
What's happening
Wow,
there
that's actually
is
woman abuse.
I can
It's harsh.
punch. It's more like "Pachah!" and just kind of like even if I went to punch her, it probably wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, you are pretty weak.
I'm weak bodied. It would be like
Well,
punch.
yeah. Well, the really funny part is, my mom was sitting right there as you punched my arm out when you went by, and she's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Well, that's Soren. I told you about him before." And I was like, "Oh yeah, now I see why you call him the annoying little brother you never had."
Yay!
He's
Soren's
smaller than
proud
I
of that
pictured
statement too. All right, so I need a thing. I need that docking station.
Dyer broke the machines.
I didn't break nothing, buddy.
They're not here.
You broke it.
Oh, got
Don't
sassy
explain to
in
me
here.
what you do.
All of a sudden, I'm getting the 760. Did we cut this line?
No, you put it back.
This makes 0 sense now. All of a sudden, it's like working kind of properly.
Whoa.
Because they're not powering these machines. Interesting.
I just saw all the electrum wiring glow for a split second.
Yeah.
Maybe
GL lighting's
Blade
fun.
Soren.
He does have a point.
You know what else I'm gonna want? I want some emerald gates. There's so many things you need for this stuff, but like it's all weird crafting stuff that you've never seen before, so I'm kind of doing it. So that needs an emerald chip set.
Make sure it's an OR gate, sir.
I want an ore gate?
Yes, because if you have an AND gate, every single condition has to be met at once.
Only if they have the same output.
I don't think so,
I'll do.
but I'm not sure.
No, that's true. AND gate only matches. It's so like if you have like redstone signal on, does this. And then like say you have redstone signal on, does red pipe wire on, and then you have like tank full, does red pipe wire on, and then you have tank empty, does blue pipe wire on, like that kind of thing. So the two conditions that have the same start, the same left, have to match as the AND or OR. But if the left side is different, then it doesn't matter.
It's been so long since I've messed with BC gates, I'm very rusty.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of BC gates, so I'm in the know, dude. I know my BC gates.
I still want to learn them better. I'll get there someday.
All right, so let's get this cooking. We'll let that stop. I'm gonna need all 4 kinds of pipe wire, but for now, I'm just gonna get the robots placed while I wait for those things to cook. So in theory, if I plant my harvester, I don't know if I want to do this right now, actually. I might want to wait. I want to have my emerald gates. So let me come back in a minute once all the crafting's done. All right, guys, we're back. I got some pipe wire. I got some emeralds. I crashed once or twice. Pahamar disagrees with me with which version's on the server. We're having a good time. Everybody's having a laugh. Right, Pahamar?
Ha.
And I'm crafting emerald and gates.
Laughs.
In flagrant disregard for Vagram's suggestions.
He disregards everyone's suggestions.
Mostly just
It's
yours,
sad.
Soren.
Yeah, but this time he's doing it to yours, which is impressive.
So I'm gonna want that.
I do not
there.
claim to be an expert at BC robots or gates, sir.
I don't trust Dyer with them.
Nor should you.
There's many things I don't trust Dyer with.
Right?
Yeah. He knows me way too well to trust me.
Mostly my heart.
Ouch.
Aww.
Dude, you burned me once.
Never again. Making all kinds of gates. Now, why did... That makes no sense. Come on, basic gate.
So
Great.
the Digger world that the little workshop area is in is pretty much gigantic desert for RZ I can see, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm also going to want a wooden pipe.
I'm gonna have to go looking for a little bit of beachfront property. I'll make my own.
Nice. Wow, that's a lot of that. Okay, let's do this. One more thing I have to make here, guys.
Dyer, if I crash, this is your fault.
Are you logging in?
I'm logged in. I had to go. I'm in the new base.
Yes, you may crash back and forth between dimensions. That's what I'm suspecting is going to happen.
Which is problematic because this cell is uncharged now. Let's see.
So this thing I'm going to configure so that when redstone signal is off,
I'm alive!
you're going to accept items from robots. This guy is going to be configured so that when redstone signal is on, you're going to ask your robot to go to his station. So if I get my harvester here and plop him down, but before I do that, I want to do my zone planning so that he doesn't have like a ridiculous thing. So the zone planner is awesome. I'm going to map that out like that. We're going to call you farm. And then I'm going to put one of these map locations in here, and that should go. So this is how the zone planner works. And I'm going to say when redstone signal is off, work in area, should be farm. So when it's on, it tells him to go to the station. When it's off, it tells him he's allowed to work in that area that I just defined right here. Cool. So the harvester goes there. Oh, look, he's charging. Woot. Look at that. That is cool.
I love being able to see the power flow through them.
I know, that is neat.
Where is this?
Nice. Alright, in the meantime, I want to tell him to get back here. Because I didn't build the pickup items guy yet. So with the lever on, as you can see, as soon as he received a redstone signal, he was told to go home, which is his little docking station. And he'll just sit there and not do anything until the lever turns off. Woot! Alright, next robot. Come here, things. You're doing that. That's good. I need more diamond chipsets, I think. Excellent. I'm gonna actually turn you off. So I've got a diamond thing here. That looks good. Cool. So that should be just a minute or two. I should only need 4 of those guys. So the next robot I'm going to want to craft is the one that's going to pick up items. So that will be... picks up items. That guy. Go. Nice. You're going to go in there for once the robot's done. Oh, you can't go in there yet. Good to know. We'll be back in a minute as soon as the diamond chipsets are ready. And we're back. So this guy goes into there. He gets charged up with juice. By the way, the charging table, Vagram, we were correct, does let you charge robots, but they start off 20% charged. And then when you plant them, obviously, on their thing, they just kind of start charging as well if they've got power on their home station.
So useful, but not critical.
Correct. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Work in area and go to station. So redstone signal on. Go to station. Redstone signal off. Work in area. That guy. And I just want to double check that area is... that should be fine.
These things certainly give me ideas, to be sure.
They're neat, right?
I could see a sky base with separate platforms for different specific tasks, and you just have these guys going out between the orbiting stations and the main base.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I think that could be really neat.
We just had things spawn in this quadrant of our new base, and then there's a magnet torch right next to where they spawned.
I think magnum torches... well, actually, no, I don't know about that, so never mind.
So weird.
There we go. They will automatically go collect items relatively... like, every so often they could decide to go. So that's cool. I also like how the robots, you can actually see it renders what they're carrying in their inventory.
Yep.
It's cool, right?
Well, I do wish that there were some speed and efficiency upgrades. I definitely think they're very cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They could be a little bit faster, but in fairness, like this kind of farm, like it'll... once they harvest everything, it shouldn't be often that they need to go run and get stuff. Cool stuff going on right there. All right, and this docking station is configured to accept items. So once the robot's done picking up items, he should, either when he's full or when he's finished picking everything up. So this guy went back home because there's nothing more to dig up, even though there's 2 little things, but we'll give him a minute to realize that. Go realize there's something to dig, would you? Thank you. Flipping the switch makes him do stuff. And then he should start dropping items into here. Nice. It's working. And this I'm going to eventually filter into a barrel or something like that. I'm probably going to want 2 planters, and I'm going to have 2 different areas defined, one for wheat and one for not wheat.
You're going to define microzones for that?
I think so. I don't know why he didn't pick up this, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have like 2 zones, like 1 zone for wheat and 1 zone for potatoes. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Very cool.
Nice. So that looks good. All right. So they're just inactive right now because they have no work to do. So let's get the next one, which will be the planter. Yes, he's the one I want. Let's redefine the area for the planter. I'm probably going to want 2 planters, one that does wheat and one that does potatoes. So to do that, I'm going to need a list. And your list will be composed of seeds. And we have options here in the list: accept equivalents, or not, and accept variations, or not. I'm guessing that's NBT and metadata in some way, shape, or form. But we don't want that. We just want it to do seeds. So I'm going to open up this guy. We're going to do minus on that. That should be cool, right? That's where you're going to plant. And it should only plant on farmland, honestly, but we'll see. And then we'll rewrite the map. And then I think I'm going to need another emerald gate. So you should be done with your diamond chipsets that you were doing. And we can get an emerald and gate going here. And was I ready for another station? I could have sworn I had more of these little dudes. Did I plant them all? Can't figure out what I did with my remaining docking stations, but I guess I'm good for now. I should have more though.
Losing things.
What's that?
You keep losing things. First your machines, now your docking stations.
I know, I'm keeping track of a lot of different things that I've got going on right now. That should almost be done. How you doing, Palomar?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. We're about to wrap up here, guys, but I do want to get the planting robot in place before we do so. So just give me a moment. That'll do. And we're going to have to come back next episode probably and tweak this a little bit to continue this build because we definitely don't have the time to finish it right now, unfortunately. So you're going to be configured with redstone signal on, go to station, off, off, and off. Off will be working area U, just like these. But then you're also, actually I don't need this one, going to be set to filter on the list. So what this should mean, and I also need another chest. And for the time being, I'm going to borrow this. And what we'll wind up with is a wooden pipe, which I know I made some of. There they are. With a docking station on it and a gate that says redstone signal off. Provide items. Cool. And we're going to put seeds and potatoes in here. And I'll even put potatoes first just to prove that the filter's working. In fact, I won't put seeds in. Yeah. So now if I put my planter robot here, turn on the lever. First, he should be getting charged, which is good. And because the lever's on, he's being told to stay in on station. Cool. Oh, look, he went and harvested the thing. Nice. Good job, robot. And this guy should eventually realize that there's stuff to pick up, but I'll give him a little wake-up call. When I turn you off, he has nothing to do because there are no seeds in there. But if I put seeds in there, he should be allowed to go now. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Notice the chest is not inside the work area. That's a problem. So we're going to have to fix that. Chest wasn't inside the work area, so that's why it wasn't working.
Whoopsie.
Yep, my bad. Redstone signal off. Provide items. So if I just have potatoes in there, he should have nothing to do. But if I have seeds in there, there we go. Nice. And this guy's stuck holding an item because we got rid of that thing. So what he should be doing is pulling a seed out and planting it. This is the one thing I don't like about these farming robots that I tested, is they seem to only carry one seed at a time, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if that's a bug. But he should only farm up this area, or at least plant in this area, and then once everything's planted, he'll be done. So what I'm going to do is come back next time, once I've gotten more crafting done, and finish this farming system. It shouldn't be too bad once it's all set up, and I am excited for it. But for now, wrapping up point. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Take it easy.